Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Amanda Nickerson, support staff here at the North Grove, and today I'm here with Tammy Shields, the Community Action Coordinator. Tammy, can you believe we're already 3 weeks into the Speak Up, Show Up campaign and election's only 3 weeks away?
Wow, Amanda, I can't believe that. I guess we better get on it and introduce the candidates to everybody.
Tammy, I heard at first there were only 2 candidates for mayor, and at the very last minute another candidate entered.
Amanda, you're absolutely right. So Mike Savage, who is currently the mayor of Halifax, he let us know right away, and Matt Whitman as well, who is the city councillor for District 13. He also let us know right away of his intention to run for mayor. And then there was only a few days left, and Max Emerson Taylor decided that he too wanted to run for mayor of Halifax. So there are 3 candidates.
Okay, good. 3 different candidates. Tammy, can you remind me what the role of the mayor is again?
Sure, Amanda. Some of the responsibilities of the mayor are to give information and to make suggestions to the city councillors, to run the meetings of the council members, to represent the city at official functions, and to provide leadership to the city council. And, most importantly, something that everybody should know is ultimately the mayor is accountable to you as, a member of the community of HRM.
Okay, yes, Tammy. I remember you talking about that in the video, I think on July 24th, about the municipal government in more depth.
That's right, Amanda. You have such a good memory. So, Amanda, tell me, do you know who the candidates are that are running for city councillor in our district, District 6?
Yeah, there are 3 candidates running in District 6 as well. Tony Mancini, who is actually our current city councillor, Douglas Day as well, and Abraham Manna.
Oh, okay.
From watching the video in July, I know that the mayor is elected for the whole municipality, and the councillors are elected by geographic district, right?
Absolutely, Amanda. So in HRM, there are 16 different districts, and each district elects a councillor, and then they are all a part of the city council. Each councillor is responsible for listening to the concerns of the community members who live in their district, and then it's their responsibility to advocate on behalf of those community members.
Do you think that the candidates will have to change the way they campaign because of COVID-19? I'm guessing they will have to be a little bit different.
Yes, Amanda, you're totally right. So most of the candidates have told us already that their campaign is going to be mostly online. They'll have a little bit of information in print, and they'll try to reach out to some people kind of over the phone. So that's definitely making things a little bit different than it has been in the past. But you know what, Amanda, different always doesn't have to be bad. We've gathered up all of the information on the candidates, and we're encouraging you, and yes, that means you and you and you, to reach out to all of the candidates and ask them questions. Questions that can help you decide who you want to vote for on election day.
Tammy, that is something that the people in the past have said about our Speak Up, Show Up campaigns, that the campaigns help people access the information they need to make an informed decision on who to vote for on election day. So let's talk candidates. Tammy, can you tell me where I would be able to find the contact information for the candidate?
Yeah, Amanda, sure. Let me just show you really quick. You can find the information online. I've just got my computer here, so I'll just kind of open that up. So first, if you want to just type in Halifax elections and then hit enter, you'll see the first thing that pops up is Elections Halifax. You click on that, and then you go over on the side and it says in elections. And then the third one down is Official Candidates 2020 Municipal and CSAP Elections. So if you click on that, then it'll pop up Official Candidates of 2020. Then it'll show the candidates for mayor. There's a little drop down arrow. You click on that, and it has all of Mike Savage's information, all of the information for Max Taylor, the same with Matt Whitman. And then if you scroll down even further, so it then lists the contact information for all of the districts. So if you scroll down, you'll find candidates for councillor, District 6, Harborview, Burnside, Dartmouth East. If you click on that, then it comes up, candidate Douglas Day, his information, candidate Tony Mancini, his information, and then candidate Abraham Manna with all of his information. So the information for everybody that is running in this election, you can find it in that space online.
We understand that not everyone has access to the internet. So we have tried to make this information available to you in print, as well as we have put pictures of each candidate and their contact information for questions in the big window facing out that everybody walks by to see.
So please ask questions to the candidates. Find out how they feel about issues that are important to you. I think that I've mentioned this before, and you know me, I'm probably gonna say it again, but I really feel that this election is a really important election, maybe even more important than other elections in the past.
Why do you say that, Tammy? What makes this election so important in your mind?
Well, Amanda, we're in the midst of a pandemic, and yes, as of right now, we have, I think, no cases today, or very few cases, but that's pretty incredible considering what's happening kind of in the rest of Canada and more, in the rest of the world. So if we want to think about the election, keeping that in mind, it really makes a person kind of think about whoever we're going to elect to be the mayor of our city or the city councillor for our district. Those are people that are going to be making crucial decisions for our city and our communities. And we really want to make sure that we know who those people are that are making those decisions for us at this time.
You're right. I never thought of it that way. Voting is our way of having a voice, and we certainly know that our community has worked hard to have our voice heard over the last 4 years. We don't want that to change now in such a crucial time.
And speaking of timing, Amanda, we were hoping on Tuesday to get outside and talk to some people about some questions that they might have for us to ask the candidates. But the weather had a different plan, so thanks, Teddy, for keeping us out from being outside on Tuesday. But this morning, luckily, we got a chance to talk to some of you, and you shared some great questions for the candidates, and Amanda and I will take a look at those questions together and come up with 3 questions that we can ask the candidates for our Zoom question period.
I wanted to let everyone know that as of last week, all 6 of the candidates have confirmed that they will be participating in our Zoom question period. In our Zoom question period, we will introduce each candidate. They will have 5 minutes to talk about why they are running for mayor or city councillor. And then we will ask each candidate to answer 3 questions based on what we've heard.
We're really excited that all of the candidates have confirmed, so we can still bring the candidates to all of you as a community. But instead of us being at the food center like we have in the past, we're going to be coming to you on Zoom. So no, sadly, we won't all be at the center kind of meeting and talking to the candidates in person and eating popcorn together like we did in Provincials and Popcorn. But instead, if you come to the food distribution days next week on Tuesday or on Friday, we will make sure that in the distribution bags we'll include a bag of popcorn so that you and your family or someone else in your bubble can sit down on Friday and watch the Zoom question period with us and have some popcorn.
Tammy, that sounds yummy. One more question. Like we said earlier, not everyone has access to the internet. So they might not be able to tune into our Zoom question period next week. What can we do to make sure that they will be able to see this Zoom question period?
Awesome, Amanda. That's really, again, you think of all of the right questions. So we're going to download the Zoom question period on memory sticks. So we'll have the memory sticks here at the North Grove for people to take home and to watch if the internet is a barrier for people. And then also too, if computer access is the barrier, we'll make sure that we have memory sticks up at the Dartmouth North Library where people can access a computer and watch the question period there. You just have to find a library staff and ask one of them to give you a memory stick so you can use with a computer. And lastly, if neither one of those options work, Amanda or I are more than happy to help you, come up with a solution so that you can get to see, the Zoom question period with the candidates so you can make an informed decision.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, the only way to get an answer is by asking a question. Reach out to your candidates, ask your questions, talk to your neighbors, ask them if they've talked to the candidates, share the contact details. We will see you next week with our Zoom question period with all the candidates. See you next Friday at 2.
Bye, guys.